I just want to show you one of the math strategies we were learning last week on how to add two-digit numbers. We will get to the basic algorithm, the way that we add the ones first and the tens and we group. But first, we're setting the foundation for them to understand what regrouping is by using these multiple strategies. So this strategy is called compensation, which is basically just taking some ones from one of the addends and moving them to the other addend so that we can get what we call a friendly number, which is a tens number, because it's much easier to do mental math when you've got a tens number, meaning 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on in your head. So the first thing that we talked about is that we look at the ones place that would be closer to making a new 10. And I can see that 27 is closer to a friendly number than 34 is. So how many would I need to move over here? So it looks like I'm going to need to take 1, 2, 3 over, and that will give me 30 on this side. So I have a friendly number now. And instead of 34 on this side, I only have 31. So this is going to make it much easier to add in my head because I know 30 and 30 is 60 and I only have one left. So my sum would be 61. Now we do talk about how compensation can go either way. We could have turned 34 into 40 by moving 6 from over here. But it is easier to make the number that's closer to a 10 into a tens number, but you could do it either way. So they do know that. So we've been practicing that strategy. And then today, I'm going to clear this up a little bit. Oops. Okay, so let's say that we had the same thing, the 27 and the 34. So I'm going to put this back here. So today's strategy is actually going to be breaking apart. So for example, 27, we are going to break that into 20 plus 7 is expanded form. And then for 34, we're going to break that into 30 plus 4. And now we can just add our ones together, which we know 7 and 4 is 11. And then we can add our tens together, and 20 plus 30 is 50. The last thing they have to do is some mental math here. 50 plus 11. Well, I know 50 and a 10 would get me to 60. And then you would only have one more. So my sum would be 61. So right there's two strategies to figure this problem out. And it looks like a lot of extra work, but what we're really trying to do is to teach the students how to do these things in their head. Once they're able to write it down, then eventually they'll be able to do these kinds of things in their head without having to write out the algorithm. But we will be learning the algorithm, the basic algorithm very soon. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know.